Hi, everyone. Welcome to the StriveScan College Launchpad HSI Historically Serving Institution Virtual College Fair. Thank you so much for joining us. We are really excited you are here. My name is Catherine, and I will be your facilitator for this session. Each institution will have 6 minutes to present, and they will be around the entire session to answer any questions you may have. Before we get started, we do have a few housekeeping items to note. First, your camera and microphone are off. You are muted and your video is off. The panelists can't see or hear you. If you have any questions at all, feel free to use the Q&A button throughout the entire session to type in your questions to the presenters at any time. This is one of many college presentations being offered, so feel free to check the schedule on the website for more. And lastly, all sessions are being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/launch. We are currently in session A2, where my mouse is circling at the moment. And this is also the same order of presentation. So without further ado, I'll get out of the way and introduce our very first representative from Montclair State University. You are on mute. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Vanessa Devricks. I'm the lead admissions counselor for Montclair State University. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our institution. So Montclair State University is the second largest institution in New Jersey. We have 21,000 students on our campus, and that will be including 17,000 undergraduates. We do keep class sizes a little on a smaller side, around 25 students in the classroom. And we do span 252 acres of the suburban campus overlooking the New York City skyline. We're located very northern New Jersey, so we're only 12 miles away from New York City. We're highly accessible with 2 train stations located on either end of our campus, as well as bus service to New York City and local areas. And for students that are just considering living on campus, we do have around 5,300 students that live in one of our 10 different residence halls. Montclair State University also has over 300 different academic programs that you could choose from. We have listed here some of our most popular majors students apply for. And we also offer an undeclared pre-major program. So if students are not yet sure what they would like to confirm as their major, we have what's called discovery program tracks, where you could kind of explore your interest, be connected with an academic advisor, and also explore different career opportunities, as well as learn a little bit more about what your major will be including with different programs throughout your entire year. We also offer 70 different combined degree programs at Montclair State University. So this means that you could apply for both your bachelor's and your master's degree in 5 years. We also offer this program with an MBA and master's in business administration. So this school makes us very popular for having different combined degrees to help advance your education, save you time and money, and also giving you a new skill set. Montclair State University is a very diverse campus. We are considered, again, a Hispanic serving institution. We do have around 29% of students on our campus identify as Hispanic, and we are a top 100 college for Hispanics, not only in the diversity that we attract, but also retaining our students, graduating our students with those degrees, as well as the student services that we provide. We're also considered a top 25 LGBTQ+ friendly campus, and we're very well known in some of our academic programs, and also concerning our dance programs, our college of arts competitive programs, and our best business schools within accounting and business administration. We're also very well known for a teacher education program, which is how we were founded as a normal school for education at Montclair State University in 1908. So this is something that we continue to provide and are ranked very well in, both nationally on both our graduate and undergraduate level. And I do want to mention for their Office of Hispanic Initiatives, for students here on campus, we do provide different resources for helping our students apply for different scholarships, internships, and fellowships that are Hispanic serving, in addition to our own Hispanic Latinx alumni network. So when students graduate, they still have a resource once they go in and explore their different careers. We also have academic programs that are focused on Latino studies. So Latin American Latino Studies, our language, business, and cultural program, as well as our Spanish and Portuguese programs at Montclair State University. University. Some will be offered both as a major and a minor. You can supplement with your other academic programs of studies at Montclair State University. And very importantly, we do offer different summer programs for those that are rising juniors and seniors. We call them the Pre-College Access Institute and a Hispanic Student College Institute. So we offer these both in English and in Spanish for students and their families to come learn more about college admissions in general, not just Montclair State University, and more about the financial aid process. And for Montclair State University, we are a very big school for student involvement, over 120 clubs and organizations, 18 Division III teams, and we do offer study abroad in 60 different countries. So whether you are living on campus in one of our residence halls or commuting to school, you are going to find something that you identify with and feel that you're going to thrive at Montclair State. And for those that are interested in more Hispanic serving or Latin serving institutions, for Montclair State, we do have organizations on our campus, the Latin American Student Organization, the Brotherhood La Hermandad, and many different fraternities and sororities that are all about empowering our voices on campus and learn more about that cultural diversity and awareness. And we do offer heritage and themed events all throughout your academic time at Montclair State University, starting from the first for the Hispanic Latinx Heritage Month Block Party, which is going to start from the Latin American Pride Month and the flag raising on our campus in September. So if you're interested in applying to Montclair State University, just know when you submit your application, either through Common App or through our own website, we are a test optional school, so the main focus will be on your transcript. We are holistic reviewers, so we do not have a minimum GPA, but our average is around a 3.2 or a B+ average. And again, because we're test optional, we are going to see your cumulative GPA and how well you did year to year. If you're admitted to Montclair State University, we could also pair you up with a peer mentor to learn more about the school and to get a student's perspective about life on campus in their academic programs. We are also an affordable institution in the state of New Jersey with our fees listed here, around $13,000 for those who are commuting within the state of New Jersey. And if you're outside of the state of New Jersey, it's going to be closer to $30,000, but that is without any financial aid. 71% of our students do receive some type of financial aid. So we always say submit your FAFSA for need-based consideration. However, we do look at students for merit-based scholarships based on your academic achievement at the time of your admissions decision. So you'll be notified if you're eligible for a merit-based scholarship when you apply and are admitted to Montclair State University. And then finally, I do want to say we hope you could join us on our campus. We do have our open houses coming up in person on Sunday, October 9th and November 13th. So I want to thank you again for this presentation. I'm going to leave my contact information here. Thank you.
Great, thank you. The next representative is from Kean University.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. My name is Daniel Flores, admission counselor here at Kean University. I'm just going to share my presentation here. Okay. Just start from the beginning here. Apologize for the, okay. So for those of you who are not familiar with Kean University, we are located in Union, New Jersey.
Sorry, your slide was not, yeah, if you want to try that one more time. It was just blocked a little bit. Okay, I think everything's good now. Yep.
All right, perfect. So for those of you who don't know where Kean University is, it's Union, New Jersey, right next to Elizabeth and Hillside in Union County. We are considered one of the most affordable public universities in New Jersey. So our tuition for the year would be about $12,595 per year. As you can see, we have a beautiful campus and we offer excellent facilities, brand new technologies, and of course, 56 different majors to choose from. Also, keep in mind that we offer all 3 levels at Kean University. So what I mean by that is we offer a bachelor's degree, master's programs, and of course, the PhD programs that we have. We were also selected one of the many urban research universities in New Jersey. So it gives you a chance to experience, you know, the research facilities that we do have here if you're interested in science. Of course, we have our STEM honors program. As you can see from the images here, the 3 young people with the white coats, that is considered the STEM honors program for biomedicine, biotechnology, computational science and engineering. And if you want to teach math and science on the honors level, we have the STEM education program. We also have excellent architecture and graphic design programs. We're well known for our education programs, all 3 levels, elementary, middle school, and high school. Our brand new business school, which is Heinz Hall, the building to the left here at the upper left-hand corner. So we offer different majors for that. And of course, our brand new building, Liberty Hall Academic Center, which is the building here to the right, which offers history and of course, pre-law program, okay? We also have a campus in China that I have to mention. So this gives you a chance to experience something outside of New Jersey, which I think is important. In the future, you're not going to get hired by only US companies, but maybe you might get hired by international companies. So it's nice to have some experience outside of the US and outside of your comfort zone. So this is known as Kean University, China, because we're one of the only US universities to have a presence there. Now, don't think of this program as study abroad. It's actually, taught by Kean faculty. You can be taking courses in your major, and of course, learning the local language and the local customs there while you're completing courses that you need. But we do have a separate study abroad program where you could visit 35 other countries that we have an affiliation with. But this is our best opportunity to experience Kean University, China as well. Okay. How to apply to our school real quick. You have the option of submitting the application on our website, the common application, and of course, sending your transcripts and letters of recommendation in your essay. We're also a test optional university, so no SAT or ACT is required. And then once the decision is made, you'll be notified by email and an official acceptance letter in the mail. And before I conclude, I just want to make sure that I also mention that we do have a Spanish speaking program. It's called Supera Spanish speaking program. It's for students who are currently taking courses in high school that are taking ESL courses there. As a Hispanic serving institution, we offer you an opportunity to better your English with ESL courses. And at the same time, we let you start your major with bilingual professors. So there's no communication issues. So anybody interested in coming to Kean University, just know that we do have that program. You're going to progress just like a regular student, and at the same time, improve your English at the same time. Okay, one of the only universities that can offer you that opportunity. Other than that, thank you very much for listening, and hope to see all of you at Kean University very soon. Thank you.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. Just a friendly reminder, if anyone has any questions at all, to feel free to submit those questions using the Q&A button towards the bottom of your screen. Any questions for our representatives, they are here and available to assist. The next representative is from Nova Southeastern University.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel, and I'm one of the admissions counselors here at NSU. We're located in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, which is about half an hour north of Miami and around 45 minutes south of West Palm Beach. Students who graduate from NSU have the NSU Edge, which means that they are well prepared for their postgraduate plans. At the undergraduate level, we have around 6,300 undergraduate students, which makes us a small to medium-sized university. And our average classroom size is just 17 students so that you can really get to know your professors well. Students will also have a dedicated academic and career coach throughout their 4 years at NSU to support them with their academic plans and also with professional development opportunities. Students also have opportunities to participate in research. At any given time, we have over 150 different research projects going on campus. We also really value diversity at NSU, and we have alumni representing all 50 states and over 115 different countries. Here at NSU, we have a lot of different undergraduate programs for students to choose from. There are over 50 different majors that are split between 9 different colleges. Some of our more popular areas of study are marine biology, business, biology, and medical sciences and psychology. But we also just started a law major, and we're one of just 4 universities in the US that has this program. In addition to receiving a quality education in the classroom, students also have the opportunity to participate in experiential education and learning, which complements their education even more. Students can get these hands-on experiences through study abroad, through career development opportunities such as internships and shadowing experiences, and also through the opportunity to help professors conduct research. We have research in almost all academic areas, and undergraduate students are encouraged to look for those opportunities. In addition to the experiential education experiences that all students will have, we have some additional programs that students can apply for if they would like to. One is our Honors College, which allows students to deepen their learning even more, and also has an even smaller average class size of just 8 students compared to the university-wide average of 17. We have another program called the Razor's Edge Scholars Program, which allows students to combine their major with another co-curricular interest. Students in this program do live and learn on campus throughout the 4 years with other students in the program. So this is a really great opportunity for students coming from out of state. Within this program, there are 5 tracks that students can apply to. Global is great for students who have an interest in international affairs. Research is great for students who want that experience under their belt as an undergraduate student. Leadership is for students who are very involved in their schools and communities. Shark Talent is for students who have an interest in the visual and performing arts, and Shark Teach is for students who would like to pursue a career in education. We have another special program called Dual Admission, which allows incoming first-year students to reserve a spot for themselves in one of our graduate level programs. Some of our most popular programs are osteopathic medicine, dentistry, and our physician's assistant program. But we do have other medical programs as well, and a variety of master's degrees that students can choose from for dual admission. The Fischler Academy is a program specifically for education majors. This allows students to earn a bachelor's degree and a master's in education in just 4 years, and also comes with a guaranteed job placement in a South Florida school district. The Huizenga Business Innovation Academy is a similar program for business students, which allows students to earn one of our business degrees and a master's in business administration in just 4 years. And one of the most exciting perks of this program is that students actually get to run a business on campus in a space called the Shark Cage. At any given time, we have between 10 to 20 different student businesses that are operating in that space. And upon graduation, students can present their business idea to NSU faculty and be awarded up to $20,000 in startup funding for their business idea. The estimated cost of NSU is currently $34,500 for tuition and fees and $11,200 on average for room and board. However, this doesn't reflect what any students actually pay to come to NSU. The reason for this is that all students who are accepted will receive a Dean Scholarship, which is currently from $10,000 to $20,000 per year. And you'll notice that if students are offered a spot in one of our premier programs, one of the special programs that we have, their scholarship would be increased to that amount. So a student who was admitted with a $17,000 scholarship, but then is offered a spot in the Razor's Edge Scholars Program would have $24,000 per year instead of $17,000. For students who are Florida residents, we encourage them to apply for Florida State Aid because they could receive the EASE grant, which, or the Florida Student Assistance Grant, which are for Florida residents attending the state of Florida, attending a private university in the state of Florida. And if you're not a Florida resident, we highly encourage you to fill out the FAFSA when it opens in August of 2022. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and we encourage you to stay connected with us on our social media pages on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook.
Very helpful, thank you. The next representative is from College of Staten Island.
Let's see if this works. Do you guys see my screen?
We do.
Awesome. Okay, great. Hi, guys. My name is Naya Rivera. I'm an admissions counselor for CSI. So let's begin. First things first, we are a senior college. So what that means is we offer programs from associates all the way to doctors. So we do encourage students, if we do have the programs of your choice within CSI and you want to stay with us from beginning to end, you have that option. We are a 204-acre campus. Do not let the acres scare you. Our classroom sizes go from 30 to 40 students. So you still get that one-on-one with your professors, but still getting the full campus experience within the city. We also offer a second campus at St. George, which is near the Staten Island Ferry. So especially for students who are commuting from different boroughs or who live on the island themselves, they have the option to take their undergrad courses within this building, which is one floor, as you can see in the photos. And it's a really great opportunity for students to have a second place for them to take their classes if they feel the main campus is too far. So at least it's some sort of convenience for our students to attend. We also offer Dolphin Cove, which is an apartment style living. It's not your typical dorm. So pretty much the photos that we have here are what you get. All you need to do is just bring your essential items to pretty much live within the housing, and it's really nice. I do recommend you guys checking it out if you're ever in New York and in Staten Island as well. And we do offer, again, I do want to mention weekly tours at 3 p.m. every Wednesday. So if you are in the city and you want to visit CSI, we can make that happen for you. We are an affordable campus. CUNY in general, the City University of New York, our tuition is less than $7,000. So that is without tuition kicking in. So keep in mind, yes, despite the $7,000, once financial aid kicks in, it could be less than that or free overall. Yes, obviously, if you're out of state student, it can be a little different, but if you're with a New York State student, it's really, really affordable. And obviously we want to get out of school debt free. So keep that in mind. We have 5 divisions and schools on campus. Pretty much all the majors that you see here are what we have. In addition, there are concentrations. So if you are interested in knowing the concentrations within these majors, but also the classes that we have to offer for the majors, I do recommend you guys checking out our CSI catalog at our website. We have the Division of Science and Technology. Computer science and bio is one of our most popular, especially with engineering. We have the Lucille and J. Trasnoff School of Business. We recently just added sports management as a minor. So if you want to major in one of these, but also take minor courses within sports management, if that's something that you are interested in, you have that option as well. We have the School of Health Science. We have nursing, PT, and social work. Keep in mind, PT is a doctorate program, and our nursing program, you can be a licensed nurse under 2 years. And if you want to build your resume and still have the bachelor's, you have that option as well. And you'll still be a licensed nurse and finish school with either your 2 or 4 years. We have the School of Ed. We offer programs from early childhood, childhood and adolescent education. And pretty much when it comes to childhood and early childhood, our major is called SLS, which is Science, Letters, and Society. And if you are interested in becoming a high school teacher, you will be taking courses within the subject of your choice, in addition to taking curriculum that will help you prepare to take the licensing exam to be a New York State teacher. We offer honors programs. So if you are a really great high school student with 95 and above GPA, I do recommend you checking out these honors programs. In particular, TEHA, which is Teachers Education Academy, Honors Academy, is for students who are interested in teaching high school for math and science in particular. We do have opportunity programs on campus. So pretty much these opportunity programs are for students who will help them graduate on time, in addition to receiving perks such as priority registration, personal academic advisor, money for textbooks, and a free Metro card. That's all year round. In addition, we do an ASAP offer what's called the tuition gap waiver. So what that means is, if you're receiving at least $1 from financial aid and you have to pay out of pocket for whatever financial aid doesn't cover, ASAP covers the remainder. So I was luckily an ASAP student and I came out of school debt free. And for SEEK, in addition, the only thing that you do need to have is be receiving full tuition to be qualifying for the SEEK program, but same perks. We also have research opportunities on campus. So every year we host the undergrad research conference. It's a great opportunity for students to showcase their findings and theses that they've been doing research on for the whole year, that they've been collaborating with professors, and pretty much they get to publish their findings. These are our accolades that we are very proud to have on campus. We are now also a D2 school. So if you are a student athlete who wants to participate and be a Dolphin, a CSI Dolphin, and wants to play D2 sports, we have that for you. Here are additional photos of our campus. And this is our social media and our website in case you want to know any more of our majors. And this is my email, just in case if you ever want to come to campus, feel free to email me anytime. And thank you guys for listening to me.
Great presentation. Thank you so much. Before we hear from our last two representatives, just another friendly reminder that if anyone has any questions at all, to feel free to submit those using the Q&A button. Any question about the college application process, or even if you have a question for any of our reps here, we encourage you to include the school name. The next representative is from Rutgers University-Newark.
All right, can everyone hear me and see my screen? Thank you. Well, welcome everyone, bienvenidos. My name is Jessica Rueda, she, her, hers, and I'm one of the admissions officers here at Rutgers University-Newark. I wanted to start off with really our Rutgers University system. We do have 3 different campuses throughout the state of New Jersey, Rutgers Camden being our smallest campus that hosts up to 10,000 students. We have Rutgers University New Brunswick, our largest and main campus that holds up to 50,000 students, and Rutgers University Newark, medium size of the bunch, that hosts about 13,500 students. As you will see in the map, from Newark to New York City, there is about 13 miles drive, but what we say in our campus is really that all roads lead to Newark, whether you're coming by train, light rail, Lyft, Uber, again, all roads lead to Newark. Our commitment to diversity and access. So for over 20 years, U.S. News and World Report ranked Rutgers Newark the most diverse national university in the United States. So whether you're in a classroom, in a computer lab, or just walking around campus, you will definitely notice how diverse we are on campus. Where opportunity meets excellence. So as I mentioned, we do have 3 different campuses, all Rutgers University, just in different locations. We have all the benefits of that large research institution within a medium-sized campus environment. We will provide you that personalized attention, that one-on-one attention, and our average class size is 25 students. When it comes to our career development center, so if you're interested in internships or just part-time jobs, that would be definitely one of the opportunities that you can look into at Rutgers Newark, or maybe you want to volunteer. So we definitely have all types of opportunities here, as well as making sure that you are completing that education. Our student to faculty ratio is 13:1, and almost 100% have the highest degrees in their fields. So all of this is really to say, reach out, connect, network with your professors. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because again, they could be the ones to really lead that way. We certainly have dorms or residence halls on campus. We have 5 in specific, but the most importantly one, especially for our first year students, is Woodward Hall. Woodward Hall is a couple of steps away from the dining hall and right across from the student center, as well as the library. So everything is really walkable distance. When it comes to our first year students, you are going to that dorm will consist of up to 3 double bedrooms, a vanity area, a bathroom, and a living space area. So it's all within the suite. When it comes to roommates, you're able to choose them as well, or if you would like, you can do random. Now, when it comes to the application process, Rutgers Newark goes by undergraduate schools. So the first one that you will see here is the Newark College of Arts and Sciences. So if you're interested in chemistry, biology, English, journalism, psychology, social work, this would be the specific school that you'll be looking into. However, maybe you're interested in the business school, then you would select itself the business school for those business majors. We also have the School of Criminal Justice that hosts 2 different majors, criminal justice and justice studies, and the School of Public Affairs and Administration, with public and nonprofit administration as its major. So again, as a reminder, within Rutgers Newark, you are choosing the undergraduate school as well as the academic interest. And our unique opportunities. So we have pre-professional programs that prepares you for that professional school. So if you're interested in dental school, law school, medical school, this would be a good opportunity to add to your major. So it would be a specific track that you'll be doing to prepare you for that profession school. We do have various joint degrees within the School of Health Related Professions. We also have the 7-year BAMD that guarantees you admission to the medical school. Then we have the accelerated master's degrees. So even though you cannot apply immediately right after high school, but it's good to really know that as a Rutgers student, you have these opportunities where you can apply to a 5-year program where you can come out with your bachelor's and master's. Then we have study abroad programs. So we do have at the moment about 161 programs. We are affiliated with Rutgers New Brunswick, so also keep that in mind when it comes to the group that will be traveling together. But there is an application process for that. So it's always a good idea to do some research before you actually apply. Then we have the Service Learning and Leadership Exchange. I would say similar to an internship program, but it really goes towards your graduation credits. It could be done internationally or locally. It's a great opportunity to create that change within communities. And then we have our Honors Enterprise. So we have the first one that you see there is the Honors College. So our traditional honors program, it gives you the opportunities to develop research, leadership skills. You have special privileges as well. But there is a GPA criteria. So if you have met that criteria, then you will be invited to the Honors College. There are going to be housing options, but it is not mandatory. It is optional. Then we have the Honors Living and Learning Community. Another program that we are trying to redefine what it means to be an honors student. It's not about GPA, it's not about SAT or ACT, but it's an opportunity where you can live on campus for free and learn a little bit more about social justice. And then we have our application process. So SAT and ACT is not required, so definitely keep that in mind at the Rutgers Newark campus. You will be submitting your application with the essay online. And then I will ask you for the self-reported academic record, which is our electronic version of your high school transcripts. And as you will see there, first year application deadlines for early action is November 1st, and for regular, it is December 1st. And after you apply, you'll be able to review your application portal as well as any checklist that may be missing.
Great, thank you so much.
Of course, and this is just some simple information here. Thank you, everyone.
Our last representative, but certainly not least, is from Menlo College.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jamie Linton. I am one of the admissions counselors here at Menlo. Can everyone see my screen?
We can.
So Menlo College is located in California, specifically in Northern California. If anyone's familiar with the Bay Area, we're right in between San Francisco and San Jose. So this is just a little map of where exactly we're located, as you can tell from this map. Some of the biggest companies in the world are located right in our backyards. One thing I'll be sharing shortly is a little bit more about our required internship program that we do have for our students here at Menlo. Being that we are in the Silicon Valley, there's so many opportunities for our students to not only succeed in the classrooms, but also outside of the classrooms with internships and also job placements as well. Our student body here at Menlo, we are considered a smaller school. We have roughly about 800 total students here on our campus. All of our 50 states are represented here on our campus. 26% of our students come from different international countries. 88 different countries across the world are represented here on our campus. 10% of our student body population is also from the different islands of Hawaii, and over 50% of our students on our campus self-identify as students of color. I'm not sure what happened, but let me go ahead and share my screen again. All right. Being that we are a smaller school, our student to faculty ratio is about 17:1. I would say that typically our classes here at Menlo will probably be no bigger than about 22 to 25 students per class. We've also had classes as small as 4 students, so we definitely don't cancel classes when they're under a specific amount of students, and our students will definitely vouch and say that the smaller classes are definitely going to be their more preferred style classes, because they really do get that one-on-one attention from professors. Regardless of how small we are, we do have a lot of opportunities for our students to get involved on campus. We have over 40 different student-led organizations and clubs, and over 60 events that go on per month on our campus. Over 75% of our students actually live on campus, so we are primarily a residential student. So our goal really is to get as much students as possible outside of their dorm rooms to enjoy the opportunities that our campus offers. These are the academic programs and majors that we offer here at Menlo. We do primarily focus, have 2 main areas of focus, so business and psychology. Within business, business analytics, finance, marketing, and sports management. Under our regular management degree, we also have a couple of concentrations that students can choose from, such as entrepreneurship, human resource management, international management, and real estate. And we do have a general psychology program. The cool thing about our psychology program is that it's going to be a very general psychology program. So students really get to have the opportunity to create their own concentrations or areas of focus. And the way that they're able to do that is because their last year of students here at Menlo is solely devoted to them writing a research paper. So they do graduate from Menlo being published writers, in many, many different areas and subject areas. So they work really closely with our full-time faculty in the psychology department to create or to come up with these research topics that eventually they not only write, but also present before graduation. We also have a couple of different athletic teams here on our campus. We are part of the NAIA, the GSAC conference, Division 1. So we have a couple of different collegiate level sports. And we also have a couple of additional club sports, such as dance, rowing, and weightlifting here at Menlo. If a student will be a recruited athlete, they do work hand in hand with the athletic coaches to determine different types of athletic scholarships that they may be eligible for. A little bit more about our internship program. All of our business students are required to do an internship. Typically, our students are doing an internship the summer before their last year as students here on our campus. It is required. I am so sorry. I'm not sure what's going on with our Wi-Fi on our campus today. It has been very, very lagging. We experienced a very, very high heat wave, so I'm assuming that that has something to do with it. But as I was saying, a little bit more about our internship program. All of our business students are required to do an internship. We never place a student in an internship, so we do help all of our students acquire internships. We do have several different platforms that we utilize to help our students, such as Handshake, a platform called Handshake, where we do, of course, allow for our students to look at the different partnerships that we have. The partnerships that we do have are typically from a lot of where our alumni work. A lot of our alumni do stay in the local Bay Area, or of course move on to different states and different countries across the world. So our students are able to not only get an internship here in the Bay Area, but really anywhere in the world, and in whatever career field they are, of course, planning to get a degree in. Here at Menlo, 90% of our students receive some type of financial aid. So when a student does apply to Menlo and is admitted, they automatically do qualify for some sort of an academic scholarship. Unless, of course, they are going to be an athlete, then they will receive some type of an athletic scholarship. On average, our financial aid packages here at Menlo are of about $34,000. So we do work hand in hand with each of our students to determine what the best financial aid package might be for every individual student. As for some of our admissions requirements and deadlines, we do require one form of an application. So whether it be our express application that you can find on our website, or if a student is interested in applying through the Common App. In addition, the only thing that we'll require other than the application is a transcript. So no test score, no letter of recommendation, and no personal statement. And then a couple of our admissions deadlines, we do have an early action, non-binding deadline, which is November 15th, a regular decision deadline, which is February 1st, and a late decision deadline, which is April 1st. And then of course, National College Decision Day, which is May 1st. And that is it for me. And I do apologize again for the issues that were going on with my presentation. But let me know if you do have any questions at the end of this.
No worries, it happens. Thank you so much for sharing more about your institution. We do have some time left, and so at this point, I ask all our representatives to please go ahead and turn on your cameras to get ready to unmute yourselves for our Q&A session. Our first question here is, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process? What advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And we'll go ahead and get started in the same order in which you all presented it.
Hi, thank you. So I believe some things to know about the college search process, a big tip would be to start yourself on Naviance and see what kind of colleges are out there. They have a great matchmaking tool, so you can see the different institutions, compare it to what your top priorities are. So it's academics, clubs or organizations, or different career programs. So I think that would be a helpful tool to get started and see what's out there and then later narrow it down.
All right, so my recommendation to you would be to schedule a campus tour and try to do it during the week, not during like a Saturday or Sunday open house, because if you come during the week, you'll be able to see the campus for what it is: students attending class, student athletes participating in their sports activities. And then the second thing I want to recommend to you is that you pay attention to the details. So when you actually show up for the tour, make sure that you ask a lot of questions. What kind of scholarships can you offer me? What kind of student activities do you have? Do you have residence halls? What kind of majors do you offer? So really do your research when you do schedule that campus tour, and make sure you bring somebody with you that's important to you. For example, your family, your mom and dad, your siblings, whoever you feel will make you allow you to make that best decision. Try to bring that person along with you. Thank you.
Those are both really great points. I think that I would add, once you start narrowing down your college choices, make sure that you are determining what opportunities there are within your specific area of study and not just university-wide. So see if there's any way for you to connect with students in your area of study or faculty from that department.
To add on to what Daniel was saying, I do recommend you guys asking as many questions as you can. Contact your admissions counselor to the institution or any university or any college that you're interested in. Why? Because we are here to help you, and we pretty much are the middlemen of our campus. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. There are no stupid questions. So if we are here to help you and to narrow down any decisions that you feel you need help in. Again, we are here for you, so feel free to ask anything that you need.
To piggyback what Vanessa said from Montclair State University, really, other than Naviance, do that research, make sure that you're going or looking into that major that you are interested in, just because not all universities have all the majors available.
I think everyone gave really great answers, and I think I want to piggyback off of everyone. I think it's going to be very important for students to, of course, do the research in the specific majors that they're interested in. But really, having a conversation with admissions counselors, current students at the universities, and doing, as many college visits as you can to really see if, that is the right fit for you. I mean, there's, universities all across the world, as we just saw. So, really depends on if you're thinking of staying local to the area that you're in or, going somewhere out of state.
All really great advice. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. But again, thank you so much to our representatives for being here. Thank you to each of you for joining us. We have now reached the conclusion of this session. As we close, there'll be a very quick 5-question survey that will appear on your browser. If you don't mind taking a moment to fill that out for us, we would greatly appreciate it. And lastly, this session is being recorded and will be available later at strivescan.com/launch. Again, thank you all and have a great evening.